Remember, the 12 generals. That's General Anilla. So as you walk along this path towards the stairs to the Buddha, you get an introduction to each of the 12 generals. And if you see that way up there, that's the monastery. So we'll be heading that way after we do the Buddha.
She's trying out a gimbal.
You
could be an expert.
I'm going to practice mode. Oh, the cows. I heard about the cows. Let's go see the cows. Oops. Oh, that went way too fast.
How do you know the difference between a cow and a bull?
Aww. Not much different than the cows I grew up with. There's the entrance to the Buddha. As you can see, it's quite a few stairs up there. But we're about to check it out. Everywhere we've been in Hong Kong, it's all about Christmas. Now, I realize Hong Kong was under British rule for many years, which has Christianity, but it's been back in China's hands since 1997. Everywhere you go, there's Christmas music. Ready for Christmas, Mike?
I can't wait.
All right, so while on Lantau Island, we finished checking out the big Buddha and the monastery. We decided to come all the way back down to sea level to Tai O. It's an old school traditional village, fishing village, and it's been around since the Ming Dynasty. They have some boating excursions. I think we're going to try to do that if we have enough time. We have to get back up to the cable car before 6 o'clock.
Look at all these shops we're passing.
I know, it's amazing, right?
It's a little rustic here.
Just a little. But this is a place where you can get on an excursion boat, and it's only about $5 a person, about 20 or 30-minute excursion. They take you out and you try to see pink dolphin. There's no guarantee you'll see them, but they go up and down this canal here that's part of the village.
But we're going to do it.
Where you can see different things, but let's check out over here.
Right, so I'm going to turn this around. So look at that.
All the homes are built on stilts. Just an interesting little place to come,
That's like the
since you're
17th Street Bridge in Fort Lauderdale. And what if they use VHF to open that?
Yeah, right.
So let's head over.
Eastbound Bridge, requesting opening.
And I think this is almost the only thing to do while you're here is to take a boat ride.
Oh, you can check out. There's several
there's plenty of
restaurants
stuff
and
like
bars and shopping.
Yeah.
Not the kind of shopping you'll see in Hong Kong, though.
There's some nice bungalows here.
Right on the water, ocean view.
Ocean view. They're for rent. No one wants to sell, but they're for rent. There's a little tour boat under us right now.
I'm ready to check it out. How about you?
So yeah, let's go check it out.
All right, let's go see a boat.
Out for a boat ride.
This is Tai O Fishing Village. It's a very old traditional fishing village in Hong Kong. It's been around since the Ming Dynasty. Several of the people have turned their homes into restaurants for tourists. As you can see there, people checking out the water and having some lunch.
I think if we scan the thing, it's a plastic one of those.
I think we're gonna find a pink dolphin line, and that's gonna be one of the pictures for our video. Here's what we've been looking for. Never saw them.
Stand by for the pink dolphin photo.
When you're coming to Hong Kong, it can be a bit overwhelming because there are just so many things to choose from to do. But I have to say, I am super happy that we spent the day exploring Lantau Island. First, it's really easy to get to using the MTR. You just make your way to the orange line that ends at Tung Chung. Once you exit the MTR, you'll see you're in a tourist area, and the entrance to Ngong Ping 360 cable car is right there. There are two options of cars, the older ones that only have glass on the top, or you can get the newer crystal cabin car, which is all glass for great viewing, and it's just a little more expensive. It takes about 25 minutes to make it up to Ngong Ping Village, which is basically just the landing for the cable cars, where there's more food and more shops, but eventually the Big Buddha and the monastery. All of this took us about a half a day to do, leaving us plenty of time to get a taxi to go to the opposite side of the island to the fishing village. We enjoyed walking around there and going for a boat ride, looking for the elusive pink dolphin. It's a small, authentic village without a lot of tourists, so it's totally worth going, but you just have to keep track of your time to get a taxi back up to the cable cars so you can get back down to Tung Chung. The cable cars stop at 6 o'clock and there can be a long queue, so give yourself time. Otherwise, if you miss the cable car, you'll have to take a taxi all the way around the island, and even worse, you'll miss the incredible sunset view as you descend back down the mountain on the cable car and say goodnight to Big Buddha. It was an amazing day on Lantau, as it's always a great day when you get to be on a boat, but now it's time for Thailand. Can't wait to share our adventures with you.